probably one of the most important speeches I've made at this club for a long time. Chris Niku is the first head of Soccer Australia has been in the club in about 25 years. It's a big deal for us. So let me begin. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, to tonight's President's Dinner. It's a pleasure to see club and community members, sponsors and partners, along with representatives of Football Australia, Football Victoria, Association of Australian Football Clubs and South Melbourne here at our home. Tonight marks a hallowed night in Australia's footballing tapestry. Tonight is the story of two premier Australian clubs vying for bragging rights in the competition's blockbuster, the original Melbourne Derby. While many Victorian clubs claim ownership of this derby, there is without a doubt a large number of people in Victoria and Melbourne. When you talk of the original derby, they know who you're talking about. It's Knights and South. Since our club's inception in 1953, the Melbourne Knights have been an institution, run on the blood, sweat and tears of a large portion of the Christian community here in Melbourne. No matter what has come about, no matter what difficulties have been thrown in the club's direction, community spirit has always rallied to the forefront, and for that reason the club has existed and thrived to this day. As the club has evolved over its almost 65-year-long lifespan, so have the faces. Generations of families committed their hearts to supporting the Melbourne Knights, attending home games and away games week in, week out. This incredible achievement is the backbone of what makes the club special, what makes it a place that supporters young and old can come together and celebrate their connection to the mutual entity fondly known as Croatia. But today we grow restless. As we will shortly walk over to watch the match within our stadium, the 3,000-seat grandstand with all the requisite amenities stands as a relic to a time not long ago and a time definitely not forgotten. We sometimes wonder, that grandstand, our lighting, our whole facility, is it a bittersweet reminder of what we achieved as a club and nothing more? We were told for many years whilst we were in the National League, you need to build this, you need to do that, have a facility that's up to standard. And we ticked all those boxes, sometimes with great difficulty. We sit here and now in the NPL and easily, yet unnecessarily exceed those facility criteria. Whilst the cynic may agree with that assessment, we believe in our club, we believe in our sport, and we believe in our future. We've embarked on a project that will propel our club, the local community and the sport to greater heights. During the COVID laid-off season last year, a few of us got together and began planning on how we could fully redevelop our facility. Committee members of the Knights, Melbourne Croatia, our junior arm and club members have all done their bit in helping along with planning and lobbying. Once we started planning, we started dreaming. I'm here tonight to illuminate you all what our plans are and how we would dearly love for all of you to come along for the ride. All of you can contribute to this future in some way, and there's some pictures rolling on the screen as I'm speaking. With help from our advocacy professionals, we are well on the way to securing a government grant in excess of $10 million. That grant will allow us to confirm this facility's significance to the local community, back into regional importance, one that can host substantial matches, tournaments, festivals, concerts and events for the Western region of Melbourne. Our plans include a new double-storey club room, 2 new synthetic pitches, a refurbished grandstand, terracing, car parking, landscaping, and generally updating the facility to a modern standard. We envisage a facility that houses our juniors, an expansive club archive and museum, serviced offices for other businesses and community groups, modern conference facilities and everything that you would expect with a home of football. However, there's one part of the puzzle that is missing. Last Tuesday, a couple of days ago, we played against South Melbourne in the FA Cup. It was a classic. A match with meaning. A match I'm probably still not over, but these are the matches that give Australian soccer context and meaning. The Melbourne Knights and South Melbourne are less grand and less important without the other. Could you imagine what Inter Milan would be without AC? Now could you imagine both playing in their local league, shut out of the national conversation for years? By that I mean no disrespect to the clubs against whom we compete in the NPL. But the difference is, they're operating at their maximum as clubs, whilst both the Knights and South are plodding along at 20%. We're not the only ones either. There are a handful of clubs like this around Australia. But this is not a time for finger pointing in the sense of righting historical wrongs. We want to see movement and progress that will allow us to operate at our maximum. We desperately need a national second division to reinvigorate Australian football. We know that it is a mammoth task to lift ourselves up as a club to operate at levels exceeding what we used to. From crowds to sponsorship to other areas within the club. But it's a challenge that a new generation of people are willing and able to take up. We need a national second division quickly. The promotion and relegation side of things with their league can wait. Australian soccer needs to be brave and bold, something our national team is known for, and to take this opportunity with both hands. We want to bring back people to this club. bring back the people we had and to bring some new ones along the way as well. We want to showcase what our club is about. We want to have the best young players in Australia coming through and making up the backbone of the Socceroos. And ultimately, however ridiculous it may sound today, we want to be Australian champions again. I'll leave you with that thought to ponder. Please enjoy the game and join us on this journey in the future. Thank you.
With the corner, Jerry Salados plays it out to Norton. Norton with the outswinging cross. It was James McGarry who got onto the end of it, and Pavlu with the shot in the end. Just over half hour here. This is Sanchez, Paul Ball, right behind Alan Webb. They've still got numbers forward. Webb is going to put on the right boot. What can he do with it? Goes to the left, snaps it across the face of goal. No one at the back post. Now it's Sanchez, got quick feet. What's he going to do? Past Norton, does skip past Norton, gives it through, nearly squeezed it past Pierce Clark.
It's Baresi. Big new signing for South Melbourne. Salados trying to take on McGarry, left-footed cross. Manos couldn't reel it in, but Trevor Svetslut was there.
The Knights, far corner, it's with Drizel. They get something. Doesn't seem to be much movement inside the box, and the play shows just that, with them having to go all the way back. Nikola Jurkovic put in a bit of a tough position, but the Knights do well to get away with it. Glovan with plenty of room in front of him. Who can he find? Came to Albano, but they couldn't do anything with it, and Luke Adams coughs up a corner.
Sanchez goes charging forward on the counter-attack. He's collected by Elmazi. Good advantage played by Adam Babka. He's Sumayoro off the bench, and he flashes that one just wide, but Elmazi will go into the book.
I don't know, maybe that's the way I see it, Josh.
Here's Vetzler. It's a good ball. Felipe Sanchez trying to get things moving. Here's Anthony Giselle. It's a great save. The rebound.
Dorjock.
In fact, it's Dorjock. My apologies.
Dorjock, we spoke about him earlier. He's been absolutely fantastic in the 20s. Anthony Giselle got onto the end of it. He struck absolutely fantastic in the 20s. Anthony Giselle got onto the end of it. He struck it from distance, about 20-25 yards out. Jurkovic. In front of us here, see Petrov has swapped with Giselle. Giselle tucked into the left back position just for now, maybe this attack. As Jurkovic is caught out, it's Jerry Salados. He's got the ball, he's got Clark to the right. Can he go by himself? He plays it through and just past the back post. I'm not sure if Manos got a touch to it. It looks like he did.
South really have to make something happen now.
It's with Salados. He's looking to go forward. He's given it to Bates. Bates has a bit of room, looks for that front post shot. Interesting to see if he can come on. Again, that's Petrov. He's had a fantastic game so far. And Manos can't get it as far as Salados. It's with Schroen. Well, Daniel Petrov, he's had a fantastic game so far. And just Marcus Schroen came off the bench, of course. It's with Bates. Can he get the ball in? Another great save by Thomas Manos. That was Marko Jankovic who got the header onto it. As you said, the dynamic centre-back up top for these final few minutes. That was a good opportunity.
That was a fantastic feat of athleticism from Marko Jankovic to get on the end of that ball.
As we stay with play, the corner comes in. Who's it going to come to? Is that Jankovic again?
Yes.
It is. Able to get the ball out. It's in the mix. Marcus Schroen doesn't get the ball into the goal. Daniel Clark, he's got a bit of room. He had the space to cross it in, wanted to go onto the left boot. Comes for a header, looking for the back post is Marko Jankovic again.
He just is a magnet to the ball right now.
Leaves it for Adams. Adams on the ball. He's got 4 players in the box. Comes out to Salados, probably the shortest man on the South Melbourne team. And I got to say, it looks like it's all but over. That's the win for the Melbourne Knights. They managed to steal 3 points off their oldest rivals. It's Melbourne Knights 1, South Melbourne 0.